What's up, fight fans? And I'm back at it with another one here at Round One Sports Talk. I want to give you a date that we have on the Naoya Inoue fight versus Stephen Kubo Fulton. Naoya Inoue comes to us from Japan. He comes to us with a record of 24 fights, 21 ways by way of knockout. He was currently the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO 118-pound champion of the world. He has recently vacated those titles to move up to 122 pounds to challenge Stephen Kubo Fulton for his WBC, WBO 122-pound super bantamweight titles of the world. Now, Stephen Kubo Fulton is an American fighter that comes to us with a record of 21 fights, 8 big ways by knockout. Now, this is a highly anticipated matchup that we all want to see. Many things we're saying, and a lot is on the line, where that monster is moving up to 122 pound weight class, daring to be great. And Stephen Kubo Fulton is accepting the challenge, and he's headed to Japan. This fight, all of us, we can't wait. We've been waiting for this moment, and the fight is coming to us May 7th. You heard it, May 7th. It is in Japan. So now that it's here, hey, now what? Now what? A lot of us, including myself, I didn't think this fight was going to happen. There was a lot of speculation going on of who would take the fight and who was not taking the fight, who was dodging who. But look, they're giving us a big fight. And this is a big year because if I'm not mistaken, ain't we getting that Ryan Garcia take Davis fight too? Oh, and don't we have Caleb Plant and David Benavidez fight on the wing? Like this 2023 is shaping up to be a big year. If we can get Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford in this year as well, this would be a mega year. Now, with all the fight, Teofimo Lopez is also in the mix because he also agreed to fight Josh Taylor. So that's another fight that's in there, okay? Look, when and another fight, Anthony Joshua, the fights they just keep coming, That's why I'm happy for boxing right now. It's very exciting. So, now it's up to who's going to do the best performance. Because remember, they're going to have fight of the year. They're going to have knockout of the year. What fight is going to be knockout of the year? What fight is going to be the best performance fight? And who you think is going to have that dragged out bang fight? Please leave it in the comments. Let me know. Do you think the Ryan Garcia's fight's gonna be like that? Do you think the Teofimo Lopez fight's gonna be like that? Do you think any of the fights? Do you think Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is gonna happen this year, or if Errol Spence ends up fighting someone else this year? Because mind you, he didn't get that tune-up fight like Terrence Crawford did. So I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a lot. Tim Zoo, he's got a lot riding right now, with Tony. Harrison, look, that fight right there can go either way. You know what I'm saying? Tony Harrison right back there for another title shot. He's 1-1. So he can get right back in there. So, yeah, I'm excited for boxing. You tell me who you think is going to be one of the biggest, toughest fights. And I think that this fight right here on May 7th in Japan, I think this is going to be a banger. I think this is going to be a banger. And look, since they're on the other YouTube channels thanking Naoya Inoue for taking the fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be on this channel thanking Stephen Kubo Fulton for taking the fight, okay? Because I think it was the other way around, okay? So now the fight is here. And, I want to make another breakdown of the tale of the tape. What they have done in their respectable careers as well. Look, I think that this is a hell of a fight. And I think both fighters are putting a lot on the line right now. You know, um, this is good for boxing in many ways. You know what I'm saying? Because this will be a fourth weight division that the monster will go up to. If he is successful, he would also capture two titles at one time, which is going to make the process to fighting for the other two because one man has the other two, rather than him going and have to fighting four fighters. So he has a real big opportunity here. He has a lot riding on the line. I mean, both men do. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations for both men, and I hope they both get paid well. If you ask me, there's not enough money to pay these men. They put it all on the line. You know what I'm saying? You know what? At any moment, any punch can go, things can go wrong. And if you turn out to be a vegetable for the rest of your life, who's going to pay for you? Who's going to take care of you? You? Are you going to get up and take care of them? You know what I'm saying? So these men, they're in there risking their health as well. Because when you got a guy that can professionally throw a punch accurate, it's different when you got some two dudes street fighting on a corner. That's not professional boxing. It's called professional boxing for a reason. These men know how to put and all their torque behind some of these punches. You know what I'm saying? And they're not playing games in there. They got mouth to feed, families. They got careers and they got ambitions and goals for themselves. They're trying to hurt each other, but with respect. You know what I mean? So look, we got a big fight. Let me know what you think about some of the fights coming up. If there are any of those fights you want me to break down, leave them in your comments below. Please like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Go back, watch some of my videos on Stephen Kubo Fulton and the Monster. I have a video. It's at the bottom of my channel. It was one of my first videos that started all of this. It's called All New Media is Being Biased Towards the Monster. Please, if you have time, look at that video, okay? Listen, fam, on to the next. Peace.